Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Scorpio. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This could be somebody specifically on your mind, connected to, or coming towards you, depending upon your situation. I'm recording this message for the energies of June, but I do ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. I do want to say a quick thank you to all of you who have been voting for me in the People's Artist Competition. I truly appreciate each and every one of you all. I'm currently in second place. I need to be in first to go through to finals. So if any of you could vote, I'm going to put the link in my description box. I would love it. It would just mean so much to me if you all could support me on this artistic journey that I have been on. It's been really exciting. As you notice, I have a different painting back here. My purple painting, it's called Petals on Water, is actually on loan to the Connorsville Art Association for an exhibit during this month. And so now I've brought Girl in Flight. It's a different one that I actually specifically painted for a background here, kind of inspired by the colors of the cards that I like to use and things like that. So I hope you all enjoy it. Let's get into this. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Scorpio thinking overall about a connection or a potential connection? Scorpio, love is in the air here. You have a Knight of Cups for the heart of the matter, and I just got to show you this. On the bottom of the deck is a King of Cups, and there's an Ace of Cups and an Eight of Wands peeking out. Strong Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energy with all that water, and then Sagittarius with the Eight of Wands. But I do have to say, there could be a lot of feeling, there could be a lot coming up, things could be flowing, picking up, and moving forward in your love life this month. There could be somebody who's wanting to talk to you, see you with all of this energy. Just had to show that to you. I always glance at the bottom of the deck when certain cards come out, if my eye is drawn to it, and I always take the energy into consideration, but sometimes I just have to show you all. So I'm going to lay all these cards out here, all of them up as we talk about the energies. What is going on in the daily life? What is going on in Scorpio's daily life? What are you feeling? What are you feeling in the heart space? What intentions do you have towards a connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever these energies are meant to unfold? Okay, wow. Yeah, I definitely feel like something could really shift this month. It even feels like there's a bit of a surprise, but it's a good surprise. It's like a fresh start. You are clearing some things out, and I feel like there's some things that you've been wanting to clear out and release, maybe for a while. But look at this, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck, but there is that Eight of Wands peeking out again. Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini energy, can have Aquarius as well with the swords, Sagittarius here. But the Eight of Swords is an energy of going around in circles in your mind, feeling stuck, anxious for whatever reason. Like you can't take a step or do what you want to do or say what you want to say, but swords are thoughts, so it's always a reminder. The only place you're really stuck is in your mind. You are free to move forward, and honestly, with the Eight of Wands here, something could suddenly pick up and shift and really take you by surprise. But as I said, it's a positive, like it is a good surprise. Okay. Let's get the cards. Let's get the cards for the person on Scorpio's mind, the person thinking about, connected to, coming towards Scorpio. What are they thinking? What's happening in the daily life? What are they feeling? What are they feeling in the heart space? What are they feeling when it comes to Scorpio? What do they intend? What is it that they are intending when it comes to Scorpio? What is a potential outcome? What is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever these energies are meant to unfold? Wow, okay. It kind of distracted me a little bit, the way your person's cards were kind of jumpy. And as I said, I definitely feel like something is shifting here. There's different momentum, there's different energy. On the bottom of the deck, I am seeing a Four of Wands and a Temperance here. So I'm just going to take these and hold them up. There's also a Magician kind of peeking out of the deck. So we will just talk about those energies here. With the Temperance, the Four of Wands, and Magician. We have Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Virgo energy could be significant, but it feels like there's something that this person is thinking about, something to do with you, with this connection, where it could go, what it could mean, what it could lead to, that they are definitely wanting to do something, say something, take initiative. In some cases, they could be hoping for messages or communications from you, but whatever the case is, they ultimately want to see this come together. The Four of Wands is all about taking something to the next step, building a foundation, and then potentially a life with someone. With the Temperance energy, that is your universe, your guides, balancing things out, bringing you together at the right place at the right with the right person at the right time. But it feels like this person knows that. It's like they're feeling the sense about things. Like there's something here. There's something undeniable that they're thinking about, that they're picking up on even. They could be seeing like all sorts of signs because their universe is getting their attention with the Temperance. They could be seeing your name, seeing number sequences, like all sorts of things that are reminding them of you and definitely making them want to open up, like in a way they haven't before. For the heart of the matter for you, we do have, as I stated, the Knight of Cups, specifically your Scorpio energy here. But there is a lot of depth. There is a lot of feeling. There can even be a lot of love. I do feel like it's kind of faced a little bit away from the other cards, like kind of the way I'm looking at it. And I will say your person has the Sun in what they're thinking about. But for me, when I kind of see this energy, like of somebody holding that cup, which represents emotions, looking deeply into it, thinking about it. And honestly, this light in the background reminds me of this sun here. This person feels about you and thinks about you. But it's kind of like holding it in. It almost feels like there's a lot of things that you're thinking very deeply about or holding on to, but I don't know if you've necessarily expressed that or showed that to the person on your mind. But I definitely feel like the feelings are there. The Knight of Cups here also could be you seeing someone as somebody who's a beautiful match for you, somebody that you could be really happy with. I just heard somebody who gets it right. Your person, for the heart of the matter, when they think about you, has the Sun. Leo energy here, but the Sun is warm, it's bright, it's the most positive card in the tarot. No matter what has happened between the two of you, any confusion, misunderstandings, because I feel like you're all dealing with different kinds of things. Some of you are missing somebody. Some of you are crushing on somebody or just getting to know somebody. Some of you are dealing with strong soul connections, twin flames, soulmates, and separation, or that you talk to, but you haven't talked about what's really going on. You're all dealing with such different things, but when the Sun shows up in the mind space of the person on your mind, the person thinking about you, you make them the happiest. You make them happier than you even know. You make them smile. You make them laugh when they see your phone, like your name just pop up on their phone. They just can't help but like their heart just flutters, and they really do genuinely like want to share this with you. I feel like they want to open up. I'm definitely seeing a little complicated energy on both sides though, but in your daily life, you have the Fool, Aries and Aquarius here. I love this. And it's sitting right next to a Tower, which both of these energies have to do with cleared karma, a release. And that's kind of what I think I mentioned it earlier. It's like letting go of something that just doesn't, and that can be any number of things. Anything that you've been kind of hanging on to, or things that you feel like you have to do, just, I don't know, things that don't make you fully happy, but you just keep doing because you feel like you have to do it. The universe will sometimes just listen to your heart, and your higher self will come in and clear something out. And it can be a shock. shock. It can take you by surprise, but you ultimately end up moving towards the Star, which is the very next card in the Fool's Journey through the major arcana. The healing, the rising, like the phoenix from the ashes, the finding yourself in a way that maybe you never would have if you hadn't gone through that change, that surprise, and clearing that karma and being ready to open your life up to something so much brighter. So I just had to show that to you because the Fool is like 0 point. It's a clean slate. It's cleared karma. It's a fresh start. Maybe there have been things that have taken you by surprise or are taking you by surprise, but it's leading to this fresh start and you taking a leap towards something that you have always been ready for, something you've always wanted, something you've always desired. With this showing up in your daily life, some of you could have some new opportunities, maybe creative opportunities, maybe living situations, travel opportunities, work things, maybe taking a new position, something like that with this showing up in the daily life. But it's very positive and it's something that you know in your heart you really want. When it comes to love, I definitely feel like there is somebody that you do want to take a step towards. If you don't have anybody specifically on your mind, the Fool can mean new love. But for those of you that do have somebody on your mind, I do feel like you want to explore this. I feel like you want to go for it. Your person has the Justice energy in their daily life, Libra energy here. But it's like you're kind of in this energy of just feeling fresh and new. You've cleared some things. Maybe it wasn't easy, but you're ready for some things. It feels like this person is still balancing some things out. And the Tower and the Justice energy can be going through a breakup or finalizing a divorce or releasing something from the past once and for all. Maybe you have been dealing with something. Maybe they have been dealing with something. Don't worry about it if it's not your story. I get a lot of messages in these collective readings, but the Justice and the Tower can definitely mean that. But the Justice really showing up in their daily life is very positive. And when it comes to you, it is somebody who mirrors your feelings. It is somebody who feels for you what you feel for them. The Justice energy is all about balance and equal give and take. And the way in relationships, you have to both go all in for things to really work. I think this person feels this connection. I do feel like they want to go all in. I think that maybe they have been sorting out anything and releasing also anything that has been standing in the way of you, because I do feel like this person wants to meet you where you're at. I think they want to make you as happy as you make them. In your heart space, you have the Three of Wands, Aries energy. There is something, like there is something you want to explore. There is somebody you could be very interested in. With the Three of Wands, if you don't have anybody on your mind, that your ships are coming in, a wish come true, something you've been hoping for, somebody that you've just set your sights for, or somebody that feels right. But for those of you that do have somebody specifically on your mind, specifically in your heart, with the Three of Wands, that can be messages and communications, because your ships are coming in, something that you have been waiting for or hoping for, coming towards you and coming together, and something that you are ready to take some initiative on, something you want to explore. You've gotten out of your shell, you've gotten to know yourself better, and you're ready to take some chances, especially after you've freed up some things that just didn't serve. Your person in their heart space has the Page of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy can be significant, but I saw this also when I was preparing for the reading. It's like somebody's curious about you. They've got their mind on you. They could have their eye on you. If you have social media, things like that. I just saw somebody like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. Like somebody has like a TikTok or Instagram, like for sure. And I saw like a picture of maybe like a beach or water. And I think somebody just keeps looking like at that picture. Obviously, it could be completely metaphorical. Don't worry if that doesn't apply to you. But I do feel like somebody keeps thinking about you and warmth and happiness in summertime. And I think they're curious if you're happy. If the two of you aren't talking or you aren't together, they are curious if you're happy. They are curious if you're interested. They are thinking about you. But our Page of Swords is the energy of somebody, for me in a love reading, who's very curious but wants a little more information, a little more details. They want to know a little bit more before they express something. So let's go ahead and see what this person is so curious about, or what it is they could be keeping to themselves. Six of Wands, do they have a chance? They want to impress you. Leo energy. So funny. I just, right when I said that, Miss Congeniality, that movie, and it's an old movie, but it popped up recently on my, and I just watched it. But there's a part where she's like, "You think I'm sexy? You want to date me?" And as soon as I got this out, like that popped up in my head, and they want to, like with the Six of Wands, Leo energy. If I didn't mention it, and I gotta laugh at myself when little things come up like that, but they're curious. Are you interested? Do you like them? Is it a possibility? Is there potential? The Six of Wands is somebody who's overcome some challenges and difficulties, and they've fought their own battles and sorted some things out, and they're ready to step forward and talk, but they definitely want to know, are you interested? Do they have a chance? In your intentions, you've got the King of Cups. For me, this would be a definite yes, you are interested. This can be your energy or beautiful match for your energy, regardless of sign, gender. The King of Cups is somebody who thinks very deeply about their feelings, somebody who's very conscious of what they're feeling, somebody that when they take a step or make an offer, they have that emotional maturity to follow through. This is somebody, and I just heard, my heart guides me to you. Like somebody that, I don't know, it's like you've been feeling this connection, you've been feeling the draw, and they've been feeling it as well. I feel like the two of you could definitely have a strong psychic connection. Not surprising with Scorpio energy, can be very intuitive and very psychic, but I think you're picking up on each other's energy. But I think you want to explore this. You want to talk to this person. You want to take a chance. You want to know if they feel what you feel, but you're also holding space for a deep, high vibration love with somebody who definitely does have that maturity, that emotional maturity. They're not going to play games or just talk the talk. If they're going to show up, they're going to go all in. Well, your person and their intentions has the Emperor, Aries energy. Talk about all in. The Emperor is definitely somebody for me in a love reading that goes all in. For those of you dealing with a strong soul connection, soulmate, twin flame, this can definitely be a divine counterpart who is thinking about you, curious about you, wanting to know if this is the right time or the right moment to just strike up a conversation, do something, say something. But obviously you're all dealing with different situations, and regardless of the kind of connection, the Emperor for me in a love reading is somebody who's feeling confident, who's feeling more sure, somebody that I just heard is a go-getter. I don't know, it could be boss, authority figure type for some of you, doesn't have to be. Some cases could be somebody very creative, a very fiery, passionate nature, but it is somebody that, with this being their intentions, wants to do something about this, does see that there is something here. It is worth exploring, and I feel like that's exactly what they want to do. Now, your potential outcome, we have the Tower sitting right next to a Nine of Cups and a Chariot energy. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy can be significant, a lot of water here, but with this, it feels to me like whatever changes, whatever shakeups, whatever things you deal with are only ever clearing out, especially with every other card here being so positive, things that just don't serve, so that what you wish for, what you hope for can begin to take off and move forward. I also feel like with this Tower, that can be bonding or connecting or getting close with somebody who is a support during times where things have been shaky. Somebody could definitely show up and be a presence for you that is just right now. Somebody that you do have feelings for, somebody that you've been hoping for, wishing for, wanting to see. I think there's a lot of curiosity on their side. There's a lot of interest on your side. And with the Nine of Cups and the Chariot, it definitely feels like something could be freeing you up for a wish come true. And then everything begins to flow. The Chariot energy is the energy of balancing things out, nurturing yourself, knowing who you are, setting your goals, and having what it takes to go all in. I feel like somebody could also be feeling this way about you and moving right towards you with this energy. Your person has the Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. Oh, sorry, Three of Pentacles. And I've said Three of Wands, and I'm probably thinking about your heart space, but I definitely feel like any card that comes in, even if it doesn't jump out, if it is brought to attention, there's a reason, and it feels to me like this person is wishing to explore things with you the way you are with them. So we have a Three of Pentacles. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces energy can be significant here, but with our Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Moon. For me, this is like secret interest revealed. Somebody deciding this is worth taking the chances, doing what it takes, making the effort to come together. With the Three of Pentacles, that can definitely be somebody that you know, sometimes in like a professional sense, or somebody that you see out and about. Doesn't have to be, but the Three of Pentacles, regardless, is somebody who recognizes your value, somebody who wants to see you more, somebody who wants to be face to face, spend time with you, see what can happen, where things can go. With the Nine of Wands, we definitely have, this is our wounded warrior energy. It is, I don't know if I said Sagittarius, but with this is somebody who's been through their share of things, and I know you have too, and there's moments where they felt overwhelmed, ready to give up and throw in the towel, but it feels like their interest in you, their desire to be around you, to be closer to you is so strong. They do want to see this through. They do want to keep going. Even moments where they feel like giving up on other things, they don't want to give up on you, because this is somebody that feels like it is time to bring whatever they have been holding in this heart space out into the open. Things that have been confusing can be made very clear. Things that have been held back could be communicated, because ultimately we have the Moon in reverse, which is the energy of, for me in a love reading, especially with what's around it, taking what you hold within and bringing it to the surface and expressing it. Here, sitting right under a sun and right next to an emperor. I mean, if somebody's been quiet, they're ready to talk. With a Justice energy, if there were things they needed to sort it out and balance out, they have done that, or they're working on doing that, and they're ready to open up. With the Moon in reverse, secrets revealed. With the Sun comes out, everything shifts and changes. This is somebody opening up, and it is somebody who feels like you could be the person, the one that I feel like they've always wanted to see, they've always wanted to be with, the one they've always wanted to take things to the next level with. And Scorpio, this is somebody that you want to take a leap with, and this is somebody that you have feelings for. So that is the message that I have for you. I do hope something in here spoke to everyone who was guided to the reading. If you enjoyed the message, please put a like. If you haven't subscribed, I would love if you would. In my description box of this video, you can find the link to my website for personal readings, and also that link to vote for me in the People's Artist Competition. Your votes would mean so much to me. You can vote once every 24 hours. You do have to verify through Facebook so they know it's real people, but it is such a help to me. So anyway, just wanted to say that, and I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.